Hi, I'm Rick Baker of Law Dog Legal Marketing, and I want to talk to you today about the benefits of coaching and how having a mentor in your law practice could really help take you to the next level, both in the growth of your practice and your business and your personal life. And, this is a concept that a lot of lawyers are very tentative about. And if you question any of the most successful business people or athletes, you would understand that they use coaches for a reason. And there's a big reason to invest in a mentor or a coach who can kind of motivate you, teach you things, and hold you accountable for getting results in whatever you're doing. So at Law Dog Legal Marketing, we have kind of retooled what we do here, and I have focused on being a coach and a mentor in addition to providing services to my clients. So I want to share some information about that with you and exactly what I do and how I structure that, and maybe I can help you. So why invest in a mentor? Most lawyers aren't really down with the whole concept of having a mentor unless they're at a big firm. I've met a lot of attorneys who don't understand the concept of coaching, and they shy away from it. But the problem is that when you're a solo attorney especially, you're on your own quite a bit. And I always used to think that it would be so great to have two of me and one person to do the lawyering and one person to do everything else that needed to be done, included marketing and practice management and everything else that comes up in the running of a business called a law practice. So athletes, successful business people, everyone else who has had any major success not only used a coach to get there, but continued to use coaches to stay there. And I think that's true when you really dig in and look at it. And it's kind of remarkable that attorneys are kind of slow to come around to the concept of having a practice coach for practice management and marketing. And I've kind of changed my business model to really focus on having a more personal relationship with my clients. And in doing that, I found the results to be much better in terms of how we approach strategy for marketing, assisting them with practice management issues, and helping them just grow and develop as individuals in their personal life as well as their law practice. So most who are successful, who've used coaches or mentors, would agree that it is well worth the investment, because a mentor can do a lot of things for you, and I can do things to help you in your practice. So the reason that you need a mentor are many, but they mainly boil down to approach and execution. Basically, developing the right mindset to imagine what's possible in your practice and evaluating the quality of your ideas against certain things that are known to work, that I know in marketing that would work, and actually helping you to take action and actually do things, create a plan and implement that plan, and then monitor the outcome of that plan. And in order to change the outcome, you have to change your mindset. You have to take action. Well, that's what the best coaches do. They help you get your mind right, give you ideas, help you implement and form action plans, and hold you accountable on the execution and assist you with the execution of those ideas. Law practice is nothing different. So I've thought a lot about designing standalone courses, and which I could do very easily. However, I've decided instead to focus on providing course modules to my coaching clients. And the reason I've done this is because studies have shown that 90% of people who take courses of any kind, including online courses, never implement what they learn. Well, it doesn't do you any good if you can't implement it. So online courses, a standalone course is really not enough without the implementation and the assistance of someone to help motivate you and help you form an action plan and take action. So I'm offering training in practice management, marketing tactics, and personal development development training on a monthly basis for my coaching or mentoring clients. And basically the way that works is you receive many benefits from this process. And those benefits roughly include the following. We're going to start out with a monthly personal strategy session every month via Skype, where we sit there and we look at each other and we really think hard about what our goals are, what your goals are in your practice, what we want to try to accomplish or implement that month. And then we basically start formulating plans to get there. Now, I'm also going to offer one in-depth training video or live presentation or group presentation in terms of an educational module so that we can work together so you can learn what's really involved in the education component of what you need to know to implement certain things in your practice. In other words, help you develop ideas and then train you on individual concepts and tactics so you can implement those ideas with success. So we're also going to do an implementation session after the education module. So in addition to your personal strategy session, I'm also going to get on Skype with you once a month, and we're going to do an implementation follow-up to see how we might be able to implement in your practice what I just taught you on the educational module for that month's course. And the course topics are many, and they're going to evolve and they're going to change over time, but there are a standard core curriculum that I've developed in terms of marketing alone, and there are others for practice management and personal growth and other things that I will interject along the way, both in our secret Facebook group and generally by email and other alerts. But the course topics that I'm going to focus on in my coaching on a monthly basis are going to include the following: goal setting, strategies, and tactics. Learning the difference between a goal, a strategy, and a tactic. These are very different concepts, and you can't have goals without strategies and tactics. And it does you absolutely no good to have tactics without strategies or an overall goal. So I'm going to help you develop those things. I'm also going to give you more detailed instruction on lead generation and how you can use the internet and social media and Google platform in particular to generate leads in your law practice. We're going to focus on online platforms and website fundamentals. In other words, whether you're using WordPress or I use Squarespace, there are certain ways to develop content so you can showcase that content and use it to get clients. We're also going to focus on search engine optimization strategies and tactics so that you can develop that content, put it on your website, and then use certain strategies of SEO to make that content get found on search engines. We're also going to focus on audience targeting and how to target your ideal prospective client. This is an art, and there are different ways to do it on various platforms, but there are certain things to keep in mind that I'm going to teach you, mainly dealing with demographics, interests, and keywords. So the keys to creating good content is another module that I'm going to teach you how to approach what to create and why would you create it, and focusing on what your prospective clients are looking for that you can give them. This also plays into creating blogs. Blogs are just one form of content to get information to your prospective clients that they need to solve a problem that they have that you can help them solve. We're also going to do a class on social media marketing and management. And we're going to get into strategies and tactics of many of the channels of social media, how to properly use them, how to leverage them to your advantage. And the biggie is obviously Facebook. Facebook is huge. It has 1.3 billion users, and your audience is on Facebook. They might not be expecting your message, but they're definitely there, and I'm going to show you how to find them and tactics you can use to reach them and convert them. We're also going to focus on Twitter, which has become more searchable in Google due to some recent changes at Google. And LinkedIn for referral marketing from other attorneys is an excellent strategy, and I'm going to teach you all about that. We also are going to focus on some of the imaging and more image-based channels such as Instagram and Pinterest. Pinterest in particular has grown incredibly with its link back function to drive traffic to your website. And then we're going to spend a lot of time on an educational module dealing with nothing but Google advertising. We're going to focus on the search network, which is what most people think of when they think of Google AdWords and pay-per-click, and the best way to use that, how to structure campaigns, how to track your results. And we're also going to focus on the display network, which is sometimes a much cheaper alternative if you use it correctly. So we're going to get into placement ads as well as keyword ads on Google Display. They are very effective. They also are very inexpensive. And along with that is Google retargeting. This is where you show ads to people who've already visited your website, and there's a way to do that on the Google platform that's very good. Facebook also has retargeting, and that's another aspect of website platform setup that I can teach you, and we will go over that in a course module as well. The concept of email marketing has a lot of lawyers fooled, and whenever I meet a lot of attorneys, I ask them if they have an email list, and most of them don't. And most of them don't even keep an organized list of their own clients. This is a major mistake, and there is so much gold and value in your lists as you grow them and segment them, but it's important to organize them properly so you can use them over and over. You know, in the online world, they say that really you only own two things, your website and your email lists. So keep that in mind when we talk about email marketing. And I'm also going to teach webinar creation. Webinars are some of the, I call it the secret weapon in terms of being able to deliver a very detailed message in a presentation format online. And this is a way to reach a lot of people and skip a lot of other steps in the marketing process. It takes a little time and it takes some talent and some organization to do it, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and it's gonna do wonders for your practice. We're also gonna get into things like advanced keyword research. I'm going to show you how to create videos similar to this one, and what I use as far as tools for image creation, and more modules to come based on any emerging trends that I spot. We're also going to have a secret Facebook group for all coaching clients of mine, and where you can see articles of interest and things I find on the web. Another benefit of my online monthly coaching service is that I'm going to give you analytic reviews of what's going on in your social media and your website, the traffic, what content is being looked at, how long people are staying, any conversions or calls to actions that are executed on, so we know month to month what's going on. I'm also going to analyze your competition, and I've got some really great tools I use to do this to figure out exactly what's going on in your market that you need to be aware of. So we'll review that as well as we move along. And other tools that I'll recommend to you to up your game. And you'll have weekly email access to me. You'll have my campaign services and other special services where you want me to do things for you once we map out a strategy. And I always charge lower rates to my coaching clients if they want me to just handle something for them. But I believe in a collaborative approach, and that also lowers the cost for you. So accountability is really the key here when it comes to having a coach or a mentor. We're going to set goals, we're going to implement action plans, and then I'm going to help hold you accountable to yourself as well as to me based on what we decided we were going to do, and then implement those things and move forward. So basically, the benefits of my monthly coaching program are going to include education in marketing management and personal development, helping you set goals that you can actually measure to see if you're moving forward, and assisting you in campaign creation and implementation as requested by you. But the big key is really communication, and having someone else to talk to about all these issues when you're a solo lawyer is so important. I was a solo attorney for over 20 years. There were times I had associates, but for the most part I was primarily a solo practitioner, and it gets lonely. And none of your colleagues want to talk about marketing, but they'll talk about other things in terms of the law and strategy and things as far as actual nuts and bolts legal issues. But very few of my colleagues ever wanted to really talk about marketing or practice management or any kind of personal growth. So I'm really focused on that. And the reason I'm doing this is because after 21 years of law practice, I really want to give back, and I value having good relationships. And I want to help you succeed in your law practice and in your life and accomplish what you really desire and help you manifest that in a way that you can enjoy your practice and enjoy your life. And I value personal relationships with my coaching clients, and I love interaction with quality people, and I want to see those people succeed, and I only want to work with people who recognize the value of a mentor who has special knowledge both in law practice and in marketing and management and other areas, so that you and I can basically be a team. I'm almost like your silent partner behind the scenes, helping you move forward and take your practice and your life to different levels. And I enjoy that very much. The counseling part of being an attorney was always my favorite part, and I want to do that for other attorneys who are struggling. The way I see it is, after 21 years of practice, I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom. And not to brag or anything, but that's just the result of a couple decades as a lawyer who built something out of nothing and managed to stay in the game and excel and do a lot of good things and help a lot of people. So I want to pass that along to you in a meaningful way. And to me, coaching is more meaningful than just providing specific marketing services only or providing an online course only. So I look at the coaching structure as a way to bridge the gap so that so it's affordable to you to have someone in your corner that you can communicate with and talk to. So if this interests you, the next step would be to just go ahead and schedule a free strategy session with me. You have a choice. You can go it alone, or you can basically see if we're a good fit to work together. And if so, it will be exciting, it will be educational and inspirational. You have my word on that. So if you're really interested in that and you want to move forward and you want to have a coach and a mentor and someone in your corner who's been there and done what you do for many years and also knows the ins and outs of online marketing and practice management and other things that'll help you in your practice, then all you need to do is go to the link below and schedule your free strategy session with me, and we can have a conversation and see if we're a good fit, and then we can possibly get started and work together. And it's exciting. I have clients all over the country, and they're all very interesting, and they're all very different. And what I try to do is take a look at who you are and really personalize the approach with how you run your practice and what your message is in your marketing. So I'd be honored to work with you if we both determine that we're a good fit. My fees are very reasonable, and we take it one step at a time. But it's exciting to me, and I look forward to hearing from you. So just go ahead and you can, at the bottom of this page, go ahead and schedule a session. It won't cost you anything. We can talk and see where you're at in your practice and talk a little bit about where you want to go and see if we're a good fit to work together so I can help get you there. Okay. Hopefully we'll talk soon, and I look forward to it.